Hello. Hold on. I forgot to capture audio. There we go. I'll turn down. Put that down a little bit. It's supposed to be lo-fi. Okay. There's so much happening this week. And it's going to be a short stream. Why? Because I woke up super late. I'll be 100% honest. I'm also eating and typing all this, so forgive me. Game showcase predictions. Let's start off with the most obvious wish listed thing. Bloodborne. WTF. We're getting an animated movie of Bloodborne before we even get a remaster of Bloodborne. Or some kind of port that fixes the issues. Are you nuts? Sorry. I'm eating some meat. It's chewier than I was expecting. Okay. Bloodborne. Next up. Final Fantasy VII news. It's almost for sure that at some point during this week, they're gonna announce the release date for the next Final Fantasy VII remake, or rather Disc 3. It just feels like the right time. Either it's going to be at the State of Play, or more than likely it's probably going to be at the Summer Games Fest. It's almost for sure it's going to be this week. They did just announce that Rebirth is coming to Xbox on the 3rd. Almost a shadow drop. Let's see. We're gonna get also nutty sometimes. Parasite Eve remake. Come on, guys. Just remake the first one. Give the series some respect. I want to play it. There's no way I have no legit way of playing it. Just make it and let us buy it. That's all we ask. Stellar Blade 2. We know they're working on the new one. This would be a cool time to have it revealed. I'm pretty sure they confirmed that it's not going to be an exclusive. That they don't want to do that going forward. I love the first one. I recognize its faults. I'm still looking forward to a sequel. Shadow Hearts. You know what? Let's make it specific. Shadow Hearts remake. I have been wanting to play the Shadow Hearts games for a while now. Again, there's no legit way to play it because they're stuck on PS2. I don't have a PS2 clearly. To get a copy of like Shadow Hearts Covenant, which I think is the second one in the series, it's like over $200. I think I've seen one go for like $300. Either a remake or put it on the PlayStation Plus service and crap. Now for the doozy. The real doozies. Chrono Trigger remake. People want it. People must have it. Remake it and just have it available on everything. Not much more needs to be said. Now, I'm going to make this one kind of like a middle ground. Deca Police Level 5 news. It's been a while since we last heard anything about Deca Police. It's supposed to come out sometime this year, apparently. But at this point, I'll just take any cool news from Level 5. Based on my research, Deca Police was originally supposed to come out like 3 years ago. So that thing has been stuck in development hell for some reason. Okay. You know what? Let me bring up... see if I can bring this up. Oh! Valkyrie Profile 1 Remake. Currently, the only way to play this game is if you still have your... I think it was it a PlayStation 1 game or a PSP game? I genuinely don't remember. It was a PlayStation 1 game, okay. For some reason I thought it was on PS... oh, it was on PSP at some point, okay. Well, the only way to play this game is if you still have your PS1 copy with a working PS1, or you have your PSP copy with a working PSP, or if you have a PS5 and they have it on the Plus service. It would be nice to physically have, though. You know, without breaking the bank. And if anything from that series is gonna get a remake, it should be the first one. What was the thing I was looking for? Give me a second here. Where is it? There we go. Okay. Where is... There we go. Okay. So today was something called the Mixed Summer Game Showcase. I don't know it. Oh, today was also the Horror Games Awards. I need to watch that. Black Voices in Gaming, tomorrow's State of Play, Latin American Game Showcase. Oh, yeah, that's right. speaking of Latino persuasion, I want a release date for that Metroidvania Mariachi Legends. Viva la Mexico! I personally want to see a new Sly Cooper or remaster trilogy. I used to have all 3 of those games on the PS2 and I loved the hell out of them. Give us some concrete Virtua Fighter news. The new Virtua Fighter, damn it. I'm tired of these leaks and supposed rumors. I just want to be able to get my hands on it already. And let's be cheeky here. Street Fighter 6 FIFA reveal. I don't give a hellish hell about any other character. I want the rumor to be true. I want it to be a real girl. Let me eat some of my beans. Tales of series news. They can easily announce the next remaster here, or the next mainline Tales games. If anything, they should remake like the first 2. Where is this? Yeah, they should absolutely remake the first one. Possibly the second one. Actually, when was Eternia? They should remake the first 4. Fantasia, Destiny, Eternia, and Destiny 2. Next. I want Arc the Lad to come back. Another series I didn't get to play. But I know the early games are like highly reputable. Resident Evil news. Either confirmation that they're remaking Resident Evil 1 again. I don't know. I think it's too early for them to announce the next Resident Evil. Resident Evil 10. Resident Evil 9 is still getting its story DLC eventually down the road too, now that I remember. So it would make more sense to have a remake come out in between 9 and 10. Now, hear me out on this one. Devil May Cry. It's either going to be 6 or a remake of 1. 1 deserves it the most. I think of the 2, 1 should get the remake first. There's so much they can do with a remake. Another remake of Moat? Legend or Dragoon? Another one people want. They want their Final Fantasy VII killer. Now's the time to do it. I don't think this is likely to happen, but I'll still put it up here. A new Mortal Kombat. This one could also fall under a new one, or a remake, maybe? No, you know what? Not even a remake. A remaster. Remaster 9. Make it look nicer. Because, oh my god, that game's art style did not age well. Several characters look a lot rougher than others. And they all look rough nowadays. Who knows what the hell is happening with this one, with all the news coming out of Bandai Namco. New Soul Calibur. I'm not holding my breath on this one, but it would be really cool to see. Surprisingly, they have not announced a new game in this series. Atelier. I think they should remake older ones, just like they did with Atelier Marie. After playing Yumiya, I'm all in on this series. I need to play more. Okay. Running out of space here. Let's go with more obscure stuff. Bahamut Lagoon never came to English for some reason. Yet we got Tactics Ogre and Final Fantasy Tactics before we got Bahamut Lagoon. Oh, and Live Alive. If those can make it, there's no reason why Bahamut Lagoon couldn't. There's a crap ton of tactical strategy RPGs out there right now, and they're clearly doing well. Let this come back, Square. Come on. Speaking of which, come on, man. Terra Enigma. There's no reason why these older RPGs are still stuck. Having, you know, not even just stuck, having never gotten a release outside Japan. And to continue on that note, original Sakura Wars. Remake it or put it in a collection. I don't remember, is it the first Sakura Wars that never made it out of Japan? I need to look this up just to be accurate. Okay, the first two didn't get English translations. What about 3? 3 didn't get a 3 English translation? Are you serious? 4? We didn't get an English translation until Sakura 5. Wow. Yeah, the first 4 need to come. Like, come on. I forgot this one existed. It would come out of left field. Bring back the Samurai Showdown RPG. I forgot it existed. That would be pretty cool. Highly unlikely, but it would be pretty cool. Same thing with this next one. I only discovered Sailor Moon had an RPG until like this weekend. I doubt it's gonna happen though, just because it's based on a property, and that doesn't really happen with like existing IPs. But you never know. Let me look up. See, PlayStation State of Play, Latin American Game Showcase, Women-led Game Showcase, Accessibility Showcase, Summer Game Fest Live. I try to broad stroke it to not just be State of Play stuff, as I'd rather just have it all on a list. Oh! Hold on. I forgot about this one. That indie game, Threads of Time. News. As in, give us a release date, because I thought I was beginning to think that game was not real. Because it's been so long. In fact, can I find it on here? Yes, Threads of Time. I don't even think the Steam page says a year. Yeah. It doesn't. It's to be announced. God, this game looks amazing. Holy crap. Okay. Threads of Time news. What else? Southeast Asian Game Showcase, Wholesome Direct, Story Rich Showcase, Green Games Showcase, Gaming Pride Parade, Future Games Show, Exodus is getting extended gameplay, Frosty Games Fest, Xbox Games Showcase, Gears of War. You know what? Even though I recently bought it, let's put it up here. Lost Odyssey remaster. It doesn't need a remake, it just needs a remaster. Just bring it to modern consoles. That's all. You know what? The Last Story. Never played it. I want to play it. It's stuck on the Wii. Last Story. Vagrant Story. God, there's... Oh my god. My brain's about to explode by how many RPGs are just not accessible. Last Story, I don't think it'll happen, but Blue Dragon remaster. Another game stuck on the 360. This could all just fall under like new dope ports. That includes games that have never been translated officially. You know what? On top of that, I will put New Vegas sequel remake. New Vegas is like one of the best games ever made. I fully acknowledge its issues. That's why it deserves a remake, or it deserves its sequel with pretty much the same mindset put into that game. Can't think of anything else. We don't know when Nintendo's gonna have their next Direct. If they have one. I read somewhere that they kind of want to get rid of it and just start doing like surprise announcements just to keep people on the edge. I don't know if it'll happen. You know what? I'll throw it on here just in case. I doubt it'll happen. Dragon Quest 12 release date. Maybe they didn't. They decided not to give the release date and just have it be a surprise during this week. You know what? New Yakuza Like a Dragon game. I'll put that out there. Let's see, I'm trying to think what else. Sega. You know what? No, let's be specific. Shining Force collection. It's a crime that you can't really play the Shining Force games unless you can find a copy of Sega Genesis Classics, which only has Shining Force 1 and 2 on it, because specifically Genesis. There is no Sega, oh, what was Shining Force 3 on again? It was on the console after. The Saturn. Okay, there's no, as far as I know, there's no Saturn collection. There's never been a Saturn collection. They even delisted the Genesis classics off of digital stores, I think. I have it for the Switch. I bought a physical copy, which was actually kind of cheap. Shockingly. I don't think people realize the value in this collection. The Shining Force collection on its own would be pretty dope. Of the first 3 games. Crazy Taxi. I want to see the remake, damn it. I'm like looking through all my games and I think that's more or less it. I have a fairly long list. Oh! Unicorn Overlord 2 New Vanillaware. They have not announced what New Vanillaware is doing currently. Unicorn Overlord, I think, I could be wrong, but I think Unicorn Overlord is like their highest selling game. But they've also never done a sequel, an actual sequel to any of their games, if I recall. But if anything's gonna get a sequel, it's gonna be this one because it was awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh no. Ignore that. Yeah. Let's save it. Sci-Fi's. Let's see. Where should I put you? June 2026 showcase. We'll put you right on the desktop. Okay. I gotta finish my food. I gotta leave for work in like no more than 10 minutes. Thank you to everybody who came by to watch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it to the State of Play live tomorrow, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. And when after that happens, I'm gonna take a nap immediately because it's so early for me. All right, thank you again. Bye, man. See you tomorrow.